Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're just going to jump straight into the video. I started off with priming my skin with the Mineralize Time Check Lotion as well as the NIVEA post-shave balm. And I just really want to make sure my skin is nice and prepped. I'm priming my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime Eye Base. And then I'm also using MAC Paint Pot and Painterly to set my eyelids. This is the only way I can do it because my eyelids are so oily. I'm setting that with Laura Mercier powder so that my eyeshadows will glide on easily and won't just stick to that paint pot I put on earlier. I'm going to go in with Morocco and Caramel from Anastasia Beverly Hills. That was the Amrizzi palette, but they don't sell that anymore, but they do sell those shades individually, so you can go ahead and get those. Using a MAC 224 brush, I'm just going to put that into the crease, very fluffy, going back and forth using windshield wiper motions, then using Swiss Chocolate. I'm going to go ahead and push that into my crease with a 217 brush, a little lower than those two Morocco and Caramel shades. Using windshield wiper motions and circular motions as well. Just going to make sure I have enough dimension into my crease before I go in with the lid shade. Going back in with that 224 brush to blend out any harsh lines. Then taking all that glitters from MAC and a MAC 242 brush, I'm just pushing that all over the lid. There is no Fix Plus or any type of setting spray on that shadow. I'm just really pushing that all over the lid and meeting those three colors I put into my crease. Then I'm going to take a 217 brush with any excess product I had on there. I didn't add any, and just blend out that harsh line. Then taking the Heavy Metal and Cowboy, or Midnight Cowboy, I'm putting that in the center of my lid, and I did take a good amount because I really want it to pop. This has been my go-to lately. I just love the way it looks. It's nice and fresh, not too dramatic, but is dramatic enough that you can tell I have some eyeshadow on my eyelids. So I put that on both sides, and just in the middle, just in the middle of my eyelid. I love the way it looks, don't you guys? Then I went ahead and put on my lashes and mascara, and I did use Demi Wispies, my favorite, I'm sure you all knew. I'm going to take that color corrector from MAC. You can use any color corrector. I know LA Girl sells some for like $2. I go for that one. Again, orange counteracts dark purple or dark blue, green under eyes, and I'm taking a G2 brush from Morphe to blend it out. I'm not going in with foundation today, so I'm just going to go ahead and start my concealer. Because I've been so tan and my skin has not been feeling foundation because of the weather, I've been not wearing it and just wearing concealer and contour. So yeah, in Louisiana my foundation literally sweats out my face, so the less product I have on my face, the better. Gonna go in with Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 35 Deep Fonce, if that's how you pronounce it, who knows. Putting that underneath my eyes, around my nose, down the center of my nose, on my cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead just to balance out that highlight. Then taking the Makeup Forever HD Concealer, just a little, because that is a little more, that's lighter than the Maybelline Fit Me, so I just wanted a little more highlight. Then we're going to blend that in with a good old beauty blender. I use the pointy side to get in those little spaces, and I literally pounce back and forth. You guys, you want to pounce. Use pouncing motions. Do not rub back and forth because it will not set into your skin and it will move. You want to go back and forth to make sure it does not move, then it stays in place all day. And the Beauty Blender helps absorb any extra product. That's my favorite thing to do. I'm going to set a little just literally underneath my eyes to make sure it doesn't crease because we're about to go in with another cream product. So you do not want to set all of the concealer because you don't want to put cream on top of powder. Going with the Cover FX drops in the shade N100. I'm using that as my contour, which is really going to end up looking like a bronzy shade because it is more reddy orange than as like a grayish contour color. And I'm just putting that in all the places you want to contour. Then I'm going to take the fat side of the Beauty Blender and blend it out. And you guys, this is literally all I've been doing. No foundation, and just highlight and contour my face. I think it looks bomb and more natural. Not more natural, but just less product. I'm just pouncing back and forth. Again, do not rub this product. And then as well, I'm using the pointy side to blend out any harsh lines. I don't want it to look super harsh like my concealer is looking right now, which is why we're going in with that contour shade right now to blend it out, which is not a contour shade. You guys, the Cover FX drops just it's just a pigment, so it's great to contour with, and as well as darken up any of your foundation. I'm pretty sure I used this in a tutorial a few videos back. I'm not sure, but I think I did. I just took a little more concealer to make sure my nose is really highlighted, and I'm just blending now to make sure everything is seamless. Now we're going to go back in with the Mercier powder and set all of that concealer because you don't want it to move, and I just want to make sure I stay nice and matte throughout the summer months. I've been really oily lately, and I'm not feeling it because I do not have oily prevention products in my personal makeup kit. I do in my freelance kit, but not my personal makeup kit, so I'm just trying to do what works for these summer months. I'm not baking, I'm really just setting it and then wiping all the excess powder away. Blending out any harsh lines. As you see, I'm just kind of blending everything and making sure there's no excess powder on my face. Gonna go with Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion in a contour brush from Sigma. Just going over those contour areas, going back and forth using circular motions. Circular motions pretty much with this because it helps blend and not leave any harsh lines. And I do go over where I put that concealer because I really do not like to have harsh lines, as I said. So gonna go ahead and use that as a contour on my nose, as I'm more tan so it doesn't look as orange on my skin as it normally does with my normal skin color. Using Laura Geller's highlighter, Gilded Honey highlighter, and a MAC 242 brush, I'm just using that as my brow highlight. Not too dramatic, very nice and simple. Nylon would have been too much. I do not put that on my brow bone. Then using my MAC 224 brush to blend out those harsh lines as well, to blend everything in. I love, you guys, I'm obsessed with this new e.l.f. It's not new, it's new to me. The e.l.f. Blush palette. I use those two colors right there. I'll have it linked in the description box below because I cannot remember, but I feel like they have 2 to 3 different blush palettes for like $8. It's so bomb and they're so pigmented. Check them out. You will not be disappointed. But I'm just using a cheap brush I found on Amazon and blending that in. Then going back in with Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlight to highlight my cheekbones, my forehead, the sides of my forehead a little, and then the center of my nose and my cupid's bow. I have not been highlighting my cheeks because I've been oily and it makes me look more oily. So for you oily skinners, do not put highlight on your apples of your cheek because it looks not flattering. Gonna go back in with Caramel and Morocco from Anastasia Beverly Hills to go ahead and blend that underneath my eye using a pencil brush and just blend back and forth. Then going back in with Swiss Chocolate to blend that out even further. Now going with my favorite, Nylon from MAC, just using that to highlight my inner corner. You guys, highlight, go hard or go home, okay? Like, what's the point, right? Then I'm going to go take that Chromographic eyeliner from MAC, and I'm just putting that into my waterline because it really helps open up my little eyes. Now I'm taking Morning Coffee from MAC. It's a Pro Longwear lip liner, and I'm using that to line the lips before I go in with my lip liner. My lipstick. I'm so sorry. I'm using a liquid lipstick today. And as you notice, I will not put a lipstick underneath it because these Kylie Jenner liquid lipsticks are bomb. You really do not need to put any lipstick underneath it. But I'm not putting any lipstick underneath it because I am going with the gloss on top. So this is the shade Cocoa K. Is that right? I think. No. I'll link it down below. Then I'm going to top it off with Madeline Lipgloss from NYX. And then I'm setting my brows with Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. You can use any brow gel you'd like. This is just what I have on hand. And it's like super glue for your brows. So if you're looking for something bomb, you can't go wrong there. Setting my face with the Makeup Chill Setting Spray from Urban Decay. Just set my face and that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you like it, as always, please give it a thumbs up and I'll catch you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye. Okay guys, so here is my finished hair. It's like a little